What's up, everybody? TJ here. Welcome back to the Back in Time channel. Today, y'all, we got news of a sad ending for a mom of two, and she was also pregnant. Her life was taken on a rush hour highway on I-75 in Atlanta. Her name was Bianca Huntley, and she was 34 years old. Let's look at the news and see what the reporters are reporting.
We have new developments in the case of a woman shot and killed in rush hour traffic this week. Thank you for joining us. I'm Wendy Corona. George Estevez is off tonight. And we brought you this story as breaking news Tuesday on WSB Tonight. We now know she was a mother of two and pregnant with her third child. Channel 2's Courtney Francisco live at Atlanta Police Headquarters now. And Courtney, what exactly is keeping police from making an arrest in this case?
Well, the homicide unit is still working to pinpoint an exact location where the shooting happened. And the mother's family said someone out there on the road had to see something.
Pictures now put a face to the murder mystery on Interstate 75 this week.
So just be careful.
That's Bianca Huntley's big brother.
She was getting off of work.
We were there Tuesday evening when police found his sister's white BMW stopped in rush hour traffic on Interstate 75 North and North Central Avenue near Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Inside, they found her with a gunshot wound, and she died in the hospital.
This stuff can happen in a split second.
Family said detectives are using traffic cameras and phone locations to find out if this was a deadly case of road rage or a targeted attack.
We just had to wait around, see, and pray that they bring the family justice.
He said his sister was 34, lived in Douglasville, was climbing the ranks at the shipping giant DHL in McDonough.
Warehouse work to be in call center, then call center to get into marketing. Was very good at what she did.
She had two children, a 5 and 15-year-old, and she was pregnant with a third.
Man, great mom. You know, she had a good heart, and she wanted to do right for the community or whatnot.
He had to break it to the kids. Their mother was not coming home.
That's probably the hardest part.
He said someone in all that traffic had to see something, and he's urging them to call police to prevent it from happening to someone else.
I know we have these ethics and these street codes and things we go by, but we got to protect our women and kids at all costs.
And Huntley's family said they plan to hold her funeral and burial in North Carolina, where she's from.
Okay, you had to look at the reports, and this is very sad and devastating news, especially for the family, the loved ones. But I have questions. If there was possibly a target hit, you know, because they're still trying to investigate and figure out what's going on. Could it be a possibility of maybe she had some type of tracking on her? They need to check and see if she had some type of air tag or anything on her vehicle that was marked, where whoever, you know, was targeting her was able to get in touch with her that way. And also, if they're thinking maybe it had to do with road rage or something like that, that's kind of hard to believe. I mean, it's not, but it is, especially when it's heavy traffic in rush hour. When it's rush hour, you hear gunshots and stuff like that. Somebody's going to see something. Somebody's going to see something. You never know who's watching. You never know who's recording. You never know who has a phone. So, of course, there's this expectancy of a surge in 911 calls. So, it just being road rage and somebody, you know, shooting her from a road rage, and I'm not buying it. Although there were reports that were saying that she had a gunshot wound on her shoulder, I wonder what side of the shoulder was it on? Was it on her left side? Was it on her right side? Any type of clue to indicate whether or not someone got in her car or not. This is a very sad situation, especially for her kids. You know, she has a small child, and then she has a teenager as well. And I hope they find whoever did this, because they need to be charged with multiple murders, because she was pregnant with another whole human being, and they took that life as well. I do have concerns about whether the boyfriend was still involved in her life, or the baby daddy, or somebody previously before him. Was somebody jealous? Was it a rage or jealous fit or something? You know, it's a lot of things come to mind, but what I do realize is that there is a very very high number increase on women and children being harmed, whether it be kidnappings, whether it be killings. It's a lot of that going on. So it's very crucial that women and children, everybody, the community, take, high alert to certain things, your surroundings, who you dealing with, who you choose to deal with before you deal with the person. Just be on high alert out here, because it is dangerous. But we're going to send our prayers and condolences up to the family and hope that justice is served. I would love to know your thoughts down below. Do you think this was something out of a fit of road rage? Do you think it had something to do with a setup? Maybe she was targeted? Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.